Typically, in the world of social change efforts, many nonprofits and philanthropic organizations can find themselves overly focused on playing the numbers game. How do we serve the largest number of people in order to raise the largest possible amount of money and then repeat the cycle over again? The problem is that oftentimes, depending on the programs that you design, you can find yourself expending a very large amount of resources and human capital without ever really moving the needle on the metrics that really matter. What changes this is something called place. In 2009, at the end of a 3-year study evaluating nonprofit work in Central Florida, we found that it was very rare to find organizations whose mission did not declare that they were out to change the world or the region or the city. And in contrast, finding organizations who were committed to a very small geographic footprint, even as small as a neighborhood, was a very rare thing. But it was the one factor that increasingly we found could multiply their effectiveness and overall results. Once you focus on a small geographic area, it simplifies the complexity. With a limited number of people to serve and a specific list of assets, you can wrap around the holistic, comprehensive interventions that create the right kind of long-term systemic solutions that start directing the neighborhood towards positive change. I joke around that when I'm in the neighborhood that we work in at Lift Orlando, I'm often challenging people to think big, dream like the sky is the limit, that we can do things together we could never do alone. But when I'm outside the neighborhood, the challenge is to get many people to think small. That regardless of whatever else you're doing in the community, the invitation is to come play in this little sandbox with us. Because as we layer on top of each other's efforts, a comprehensive approach for how to bring about real, permanent transformation, we can do things in a shorter amount of time together that we could never do alone, spreading our resources a mile wide and an inch deep. And so, as we focus as a community to bring about transformation in the 100 or so distressed neighborhoods that exist in Central Florida, may we remember the importance of focusing on the value and strategic and meaningful importance of place.